Welcome back to Alaska on this beautiful snowy day here. And what do we have in store for you today? Well, for one, we'll be showing you the final items in the 10,000 subscriber giveaway and how you can get your chance to win them. And second, we'll have a little showcase on the Canon R7 in action, paired with the super fun and reliable RF 100-400 and the EF 500 Mark II lenses. But it's not going to be in this snowy goodness we've got here today. We're going to take you back to early this summer when Dawn and I spent 3 weeks on Kodiak Island. We had a couple encounters with the amazing Kodiak Red Fox. So if you're interested in fox photography, the Canon R7, the RF 100-400, Kodiak Island, or just want to know more about the 10,000 subscriber giveaway, well, then this video is for you. So let's talk about it. Back to Kodiak Island. Such an incredible place to visit, and especially for wildlife photographers. The Kodiak Red Fox is a subspecies of the red fox that only exists on the Kodiak Island, and just like the Kodiak brown bear, centuries of isolation on the island have led to a larger variant of the species. We were lucky enough to encounter two of these amazing fox on 2 different days, and to boot they were both the cross fox variants, which mainly means they don't have the standard mainly red fur on their body. They have a more mottled color pattern from red, black, silver, or even white. Our first encounter was a cross fox that we spotted along the side of the road near Women's Bay. He's an older fox and seemed pretty content watching us from the edge of the creek feeding into the bay. He'd venture into the brush and out of sight, and then shortly after he would poke his head back out and peek at us and venture closer to us. Dawn was using the Canon R7 paired with the RF 100-400 and had the 1.4 teleconverter attached most of the time. So the entire time he was shooting at f11. This gives him a 224mm to about 1026mm equivalent length in his focal range, which is incredible. It was an extremely overcast day and so light like we had for the whole trip. But Dawn had no issues getting good exposure on the fox, was evident from the images and video that he captured. And myself, I was using the Canon R7 also, but I was using my EF 500 Mark IV, or F4 Mark II, excuse me, and I had my 1.4 teleconverter on also, giving me 700mm at 5.6, which was really nice. This lens always does well in any light with that teleconverter. So this behavior of the fox would repeat itself several times over the next 45 minutes or so until he finally trotted off down the creek bed and into the brush and out of sight. It was so much fun to watch this amazing animal. About a week later, we got lucky and ran across another cross fox. Just incredible. This little guy was marked almost identical to the last one. It was just kind of crazy. We had to get a double look at it. This one, of course, was much younger fox, is much smaller and extremely playful and curious. Several times this little guy would get curious and get really close to us. This little guy had us all laughing at his antics and how he's carrying on. He would grab a clump of moss and throw it around like a little stuffed toy, and then he'd grab a branch and shake it and try to run it off with it. We both had the same setup on our rig as we had before, so we're shooting the same aperture, same light, and the same setups. And we didn't have much of a problem with these super low light conditions while we were on the entire trip, because the whole 3 weeks all it did was rain and rain and rain and be cloudy. We spent about an hour with this little super energetic young fox before we all parted ways. It was such a good time watching this fox, but all good things must come to an end. And when he finally got bored with us, he walked off down the trail and out of sight. This video really isn't a review of the camera bodies or the lenses, but I am working on a long-term review of the RF 1-400 at this time, and it's just one of the most fun and most affordable good wildlife lenses on the market, I think, right now that's out there. We had so much fun on this Kodiak trip. When I was putting this video together, all I could think about is I just really wanted to go back to Kodiak now. And I have one more video I had to put together from our summer excursion, and I think you guys will really enjoy that one once I get it done. Especially if you like whales, otters, and puffins. All right, now to the 10,000th subscriber and Christmas giveaways. I know I said it in the last couple of videos, but I can't believe we hit that mark of 10,000 subscribers. I say we, as this channel is not just me, it's also you, and without you, this channel couldn't be possible. So thank you, thank you, thank you from the bottom of my heart. Making these videos and keeping up with the weekly schedule can be challenging sometimes, but this community and your comments make it all worth it. And I just enjoy sharing all that Alaska is and all that I can show you about it, even if I freeze my butt off doing this commentary section like this one. Okay, back to the giveaway items. So we had two previous videos with the Exosyn V90 SD card and the waterproof Suray tripod. Now if you didn't watch those videos, then do your best and go watch those two videos to see how you can get your chance to enter those two items. Those are all the items that were donated to me for the giveaway. The rest of the items I've supplied personally just for you guys to say thank you. And the first item is a multi-tool, and it's from Small Rig. And I was out the other day, and I didn't have a tool, and I was out in the field, and I needed a multi-tool. So I ran down to the store, bought myself the Small Rig multi-tool, and I decided to get one more to give away to you guys. So that's the first thing for the giveaway. And I'll tell you how to enter for that tool here just a little bit. Next up in the giveaway is two 12x18 prints. I don't have the prints here with me, but I'll probably have them up here on the screen to show you what they are. But one is the Kodiak Red Fox from earlier in this video. And the next is the doll ram in flight that I call King's Grace. I captured this picture a couple years ago with the doll ram, and it was featured in the very first video ever released on the channel. So I think that's kind of a neat little hallmark. This shot was done on a really blowing, cold, snowy day. It's like 45 miles an hour coming around the point. And I was extremely far away from these sheep, and I was using the Canon R7 with the EF 500 Mark IV, or F4 MKII, it keeps saying that, with the 2x teleconverter, so that's 1,000 millimeters of lens. But I got lucky and caught this ram as he jumped across the crevice in mid-flight. then that'll be the 2 prints that I give away, those 2. I'll tell you how to enter those here in just a minute. We'll get to the final item. And the final item that I've got, and I'm kind of disappointed with all you guys now, no one pointed this out in the last 2 videos. On one, it was sitting on the desk, and the other one was sitting on my head, and it's this. It's a special run of ball caps that I made, and I ordered just a few for myself and a few friends and some family. So this will be a special hat for now. This is all we're going to have of these, and I'm toying with the idea of having some hats and sweatshirts and some water balls and stuff that made available for purchase to you guys. That'll be probably maybe the first year of the first quarter if you guys are interested. So leave me notes to see if you're really interested in getting hats like these. And they're really cool. They got the logo on the front and they got Wild Alaska on the back. But that's just a special run of these hats. Now, the hat is a flex fit model, small, medium. So with flex fit hats, if you don't think about them, they come in small, medium, and large. It's 2 sizes they've got. Let me set this down for a second. And the reason I'm saying that is if the small, medium is too small for you, don't enter the hat. And I'll tell you how to enter these, and I'll tell you how to enter just for the hat. Just so you know about sizes with them, I wear a small, medium. My uncle wears small, medium. Large is way too big, and I'm not a small guy. So a small, medium probably fit most of you out there in the wild. Now, how do you get the entries for these items? We'll start with the hat first. So to get your entry for all these items, make sure you're subscribed to the channel. The second thing you got to do for the hat is in this video here, leave me a comment and tell me you would like to be entered for the hat. That'll put you entered for the hat. For the 2 prints, this one's going to take a little more legwork for you. But what I'd like you to do to enter for the 2 prints, I love these 2 prints. They're really, when I printed this fox, that fox one's going up in my office because it fits with his tongue out and everything. But for the prints, go to my very first video on the channel. It's about the doll sheep, the very first one. Go to that video, watch it, and leave me a comment in that video about the giveaway, whatever. Just leave me a comment. So any comment that comes after today will be entered into the chance for those 2 prints. That's how you enter the prints. For the multi-tool, this will be a little easier one. If you can't wear the hat's too small, like you wear a large, then just put a comment in the video section. You'll be entered for just the tool only. If you want the tool or the hat, just put a comment about the hat. You'll be entered for the tool and the hat. So that's all you got to do. Just if you want the prints, go to the very first video, which is the doll sheep video, leave a comment there. If you want the hat and you can wear the hat, small, medium, then leave a comment in there that you'd like the hat. If you want the tool but don't want the hat, leave a comment about the tool, or just leave a comment, just a normal comment in this section, and you'll be entered for it. That's all you got to do. So that's 6 items: the SD card, the tripod, the hat, the 2 prints, and the multi-tool. That's just, again, my thank you that I could do for you guys for getting me to 10,000 subscribers. Just incredible. And I'm losing my light. It's fixing to get dark. It is only 3:45 here in Alaska in the afternoon, and sun is setting. So really crazy here in Alaska. And it's getting cold, and I'm talking fast because I'm freezing my butt off here, but I wanted to do this outside in Alaska goodness. Just because, why would I do a Wild Alaska giveaway video, the 10,000 subscriber, the really cool video, if I'm going to do it in the studio? Kind of silly. So, as always, guys, until next time, get outside and go run that shutter. Now I'm going to get out of here because I'm freezing my butt off. See you soon.